Quick and easy sugar cookie recipe. Great for wedding favours, baby shower cookies, or just to eat. So you want 200 grams of sugar, 200 grams of butter, 410 grams of plain flour and 1 large egg. So whisk your butter and sugar on high for around 5 minutes until nice, light and fluffy. Then add in the egg and then the flour. Once all combined, mix this together on high for around 5 minutes to form a dough. The dough will look quite crumbly, but with a good knead, it'll all come together beautifully. So get this out on your work surface and give it a little knead. I've made a huge batch here, so I will break off a little bit so it's more manageable. To roll out, I put between 2 sheets of parchment paper. This just stops it from sticking to the work surface and everything else. You can sprinkle the work surface with a bit of flour also to stop it from sticking. Now, if you don't have cookie spacers like I don't, I use 2 cake dowels just to place at either side of the dough to make sure that everything's rolled out evenly. Once nice and smooth, I trim off any uneven bits. This can be rolled up and used again. And I pop in the fridge for around 10 minutes just to firm the butter up, because I find that when cutting shapes out, if the dough's a little bit firmer, the shapes come out neater. So when cutting your shapes out, if you just run your fingers around the cutter as well, it just gets rid of any jaggedy edges. So I've preheated my oven to around 160 degrees fan, and they take around 10 to 12 minutes to bake. You're looking for just a slight golden edge. Just scrunch up and re-knead any leftover cookie dough and you can make more cookies with it. So you want to let these completely cool before you start decorating them. Take them off the baking tray as soon as possible to let them cool. A little tip as well, sometimes if they've spread a little bit, just use a cookie cutter and just go around the cookie a little bit while they're still warm, and it should just bring them back to shape again. Now, I use any fondant to decorate sugar cookies. Just make sure you give it a good knead so that it's nice and pliable. I then cover my work surface in corn flour to roll out on. When rolling out fondant, just make sure you roll it and twist it and roll it and twist it to stop it from sticking to anything. So this is a little acupuncture needle, and it just enables you to pop any air bubbles without leaving a hole. So smooth everything out when you're ready. Now, I made sure my cookies fit this personalised topper I had made. It's just for a wedding, so it says the couple's new name, and I'm going to stamp these out onto the fondant. Now make sure you leave enough space in between each one to cut them out. Then when you're ready to start stamping the shapes out, just make sure your fondant isn't stuck to the work surface. When cutting out as well, if you're using a circle, just twist the cutter slightly from side to side, and again this just makes sure that everything comes out super neat. And then I'll also, once it's ready to come up, I will run my finger around the edge just to get rid of any jaggedy edges. So these are now ready to go on top of my cooled cookies. I add a little water to get them to stick, but you can use jam, you can use buttercream, anything really, edible obviously, but water works perfectly. And then once these have firmed up slightly, I will be bagging them individually. Look at them all together. I had about 200 of these to make, so I was just showing off with them all together. So to bag them up, I've ordered some food safe clear plastic bags and used some little ties to keep them airtight. And the theme of this wedding had a champagne gold colour, so I ordered in some little champagne gold bows and just used a hot glue gun to add a tiny dot of glue and attach the bow. So they taste very similar to a shortbread, but a lot easier to make, and these will stay fresh for at least a week. Look at them, beautiful, and they taste delicious too.